Now the continuation of Rambling Man 4. This may be another video on YouTube, but please watch part 1 of 2 first. And here's your host, Mikey. Hello everyone again. Sorry for the interruption. But I just wanted to continue on that thought. And actually the break during the break, I actually saw that it's got a topic that I can discuss about, life in general and how people view it. Now, I might have mentioned this, but I do have cerebral palsy. And cerebral palsy, with me, my arm moves uncontrollably. I know I mentioned this in my channel before, but, and people, like, it's funny. People that are not as close to me react the way I would think that people would react than people closer to me. It really is weird because some people react to I like to say it's a ripple effect. Almost like if when you get told no, you get that you get that feeling of like, all right, okay, you disagree with me, and that's that. I get that, but it gets rippled down to my arm where it locks out, and people think it's a bigger deal than it is, and it isn't. And I understand where they're coming from, because it can be like a few seconds, or my arm actually physically locks out, and it's just the ripple effect, and then it ends up being I react to my arm being out, so I have to pull it back, but it's not as severe as what my arm makes it out to be. And so, that's another thing. Oh, wow. But, so that's one topic that, because it does happen, because my arm is basically an emotional detector. Yeah, some people have it where they can actually control, they can hide it a little better. I feel like I'm going into the light. Sorry. Trying to get this off. That's better. So it's not adjusting as much. No, but it really is, annoying that people do that to me all the time. And, so I try. It's very hard for me to hide emotion because it's very evident with my arm, but my arm over exaggerates it and maybe over dramatizes what my feelings are. It's not as so. Most of the people know, you know, about what goes on with that. Oh, that's what I wanted to think. And because of my handicap or disability or whatever is the politically correct term, um, I it causes people to react. You really are upset, and then there's the victims that are in the wrong spot and they get hit, and I publicly apologize to them, usually right away. But for anyone that has been hit and been in the quote unquote danger zone, I am sorry. But that's just it happens. And all right, continuing on with the emotional arm, there's things that I don't that upset me but might not upset other people. Like, I do take a bus to work and stuff, and it's like a share ride, so they basically pick up people that can't drive, and most of the time it is they are like either physically handicapped, older people, or they're mentally handicapped and they can't comprehend the the ability to drive, which I totally understand. I'm glad that there's service out there, but there was this one one girl that I was talking with that, and she's like, she was talking to me just random stuff, and and you know, I guess I think a lot about this, but she ended up, like, oh yeah, like maybe we could get together or sometime. Not really to that effect, but it was oh, I'll call you and talk about like this show, more of a friendship kind of thing. And all I kept on thinking, which I don't know if it's right or not, is the fact that, oh, I really don't want to, like, wow, why is it getting uh, so weird? That I didn't really want to. I apologize for that before. I'm just noticing the window in here is making everything super bright and then super dark at the same time. It's not really sunny out either. It's very overcast. But no, going back to that situation, just the fact that all I kept on thinking was if we had kids, and not even to the point where like, oh yeah, well, if we dated and had kids, how would I pick up the, how would I'd want someone that kind of, not to not to sound insensitive or like, I don't know. It's just not to sound insensitive to people with disabilities, because I am one, and what mental disabilities, that you know I want a person that would be able to comprehend. I can't film in here. Note to myself: if I view this video, don't film with open windows because it's very hard to actually get a good picture. But this seems to work on an angle. But no, going back to that, that's all I kept on thinking. I was like, I would want someone that would be able to, like, that I can help and they can help. It's very complicated. And I did join eHarmony, so I still need to find time to actually go on it. But otherwise, well, that's basically went through my head. I like you. It's one nice talking to you, but I don't know if I would see something happening, because I want someone, that, not to be mean, that would be able to help me. It wouldn't be a conventional relationship where, like, the guy would go pick up the girl and, the girl would take care of the guy. I don't know if that's right or not, but that's how it would have to be with me, or I would have to get, because of the whole driving thing. But moving on, maybe one day Google will actually have their car that can drive itself, and then I'll be able to actually get that sign of independence. But moving on, I guess all I can say is I'm trying to be nice to people. I made one of my other friends. He's actually on here as well. Crazy Ghost, aka Carl. If he does, if he, but he mentioned to me, like, oh, you're just trying to. It's not being like selfish. It's being, you know, being. Yeah, there's too many interruptions in this. I apologize for that. Whoever's viewing this, but it's I'm getting a very big glare, but no. But he mentioned to me that, you're just thinking about what's practical, and that's why you shy away from that. And he's one of a group of people who I like to call my best friends. We hang out, and it's funny because they're high school buddies that I lost touch with. Not really lost touch with. During my college years, I lost touch with them, and that stuff happens, and then you lose touch with the college friends. Hopefully, their weddings, which are coming up in a few months, will reunite us for at least a little while. But other than that, that's what I'm going to talk about. It's that time almost. I hear the explosion of bomb, so it's getting time, right? Yes, it is almost time for me. I'm getting very annoyed now. Yeah, I'm weird. But until next time, have a nice weekend and be kind to everyone, and just live life how you want to live it. Be kind. Watch your pride, because pride can get in the way of a lot of things, and just be happy. All right. This is the blonde phenom, aka the girl, aka the aka effing Mikey, aka Man Dog Mike 9585, aka Mikey. Well, I have a lot of AKAs, don't I? Alright. I will talk to you all. I will talk to you all later. Enjoy your day and have fun.